Hello, my beautiful people. How are you today? Today is the 17th, Wednesday, hump day. We got getting through the hump day. Oh, lordy, lordy. This is probably going to be a very interesting week for a lot of people, I think, just because we already had that, the lunar eclipse on that other Sunday, not this Sunday, the Sunday before, and now we have a new moon solar eclipse this Sunday, and then of course we have the equinox right after. So that's a lot of energy to be happening. So we're going to see what goes on, see what the universe has to say to you. Remember, this may or may not resonate with you. It may not be your reading, or maybe parts of it are. And again, if you want a personal reading, my email is in the description box. You can reach me that way. I do them all around the world. And if you're on the go and you don't really have time for these long readings, check out my under 10-minute readings for TikTok and Instagram under I am Adam Keith. So let's shuffle in here using the True Black deck, of course. Oh, wait, I'm gonna turn on the fan. It's a little warm, people. It's just a little warm. There we go. Come on, shuffle. Ah, there we go. Okay. Okay. We have Page of Cups in reverse. We have the Chariot in the reverse. We have the Ten of Wands in the upright. Eight of Cups in the upright. We also have the Page of Wands in reverse. And we have the Justice in reverse. Behind that, we have the Seven of Swords in the upright. Oh boy, okay. Seven of Swords in the upright, huh? Lying, cheating, steal, deception, great. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Four of Swords is in the upright, and we have a King of Swords in reverse. Where are we stopping here? Okay, we're going to stop right there. We do have an Ace of Pentacles, but I believe that's yours, but they want me to stop at this King of Swords in reverse, which is your low vibing mask from the past. I mean, it's just, this is someone who just doesn't live their truth, could be a narcissist. If they're not a true narcissist, they're definitely have a lot of narcissistic tendencies, and they're just, Pinocchio. They're just a liar over and over and over again. Someone who thinks they're oh so clever, but this person and these low vibrational people just played themselves. So congratulations on that. You played yourself. And you get lots of karma. Yay. Because they were trying to hurt you, obviously. And not just you either, sweethearts. I mean, this person has also hurt people that they also come in contact with. They're not, you're not the only one that's gotten hurt by this person. That is definitely for sure. They definitely have a little bit of a vendetta against you because your light shines so brightly. So it's like, them and of course that low vibing femme that they took, because your light is just so bright, and that of course irritates their demons to no end. And boy, are we seeing the demons come out now, like unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. I knew it was bad, but it's interesting when you finally start really seeing it, like fully exposed. Wow. Wow, 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 is all I can say. It's unbelievable. All right, so we're gonna get this clarification for this King of Swords. Oops. Did you? Okay. They want the Five of Wands in the in the reverse, rather. Yeah, okay, they do want it that way because that's the card that flipped. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, yeah, so they're losing everything. They're not getting anything. And the aces, of course, are a gift from the universe, brand new beginnings. And for the Ace of Pentacles, that could be new relationships, new money, new jobs, etc. They aren't getting any of that. And again, it's very funny because I'm seeing this Five of Wands in reverse, which is kind of like the battle is over. But it could be internal conflict as well. But for this one, I'm feeling like you played yourself. It's really what it is. And here's the Hierophant in reverse, the partnership, maybe the organization or corporation, whoever they were involved with, completely defunct, completely amoral. Yeah. And then we have the Four of Wands in the upright, King of Wands in the reverse, and the Two of Pentacles in the upright. There they are again, jealous and envious, angry that you are stable, that you have built your foundations, that after the initial takedown, them throwing you on the bus and thinking that you would never get back up again, you built your new foundations. You took care of your family, you fixed yourself, maybe you went to therapy, maybe you did meditation, whatever it was. You also then maybe went back to school, or you decided to start a company or write a book. And so these are new foundations, and they do see you celebrating with new people. We saw that, with you with the Three of Cups, celebrating with new soul ties, having fun, and this is what you should be doing as well, because this is not all supposed to be drudgery. It's supposed to be fun as well, this lifetime. So let's see. So yeah, they're very angry and upset about that, of course. Now Four of Swords, they want to heal, or they're trying to re-strategize here. Is it healing? No, it's re-strategizing. Mm-hmm. Because what they're re-strategizing is seeing how many lies they can tell to get back in. And then of course we see the fake apology right next to this card. These are just people that just don't learn. They do not learn. And we're kind of seeing that too. like I was just saying, we're seeing the demons. And but this is an FAO year. Unfortunately, they find out that there are consequences for their actions in all kinds of ways, because the universe is amazing how they will make these things happen. All right, are these two cards together again? Yeah, so let's just get clarification for these two cards. Okay. Nine of Swords in the reverse, and we also have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Behind that, we have the Ace of Swords in the upright. Now that's a very interesting combination. We have the Empress in reverse. Is this this is our mud maggot. She's the antithesis of what you and who you are. And of course, they know that this was the wrong person. There's the Two of Cups in reverse. These people do not see eye to eye. These people never really did see eye to eye. They made it put it on a good show for Instagram or Facebook, making it look like they were enjoying each other's company or having the best time of their life. No, honey, these people never got along. They never got along. They didn't. It just wasn't going to happen. First of all, it's, each one's, like I said, it's, you're not going to get, blood from a stone. And both of these are trying to suck each other dry, but there's nothing there. So these people need, empaths like yourself, or people that actually give willingly their energy. So these two don't. They don't have any energy to give anyway. So there was never going to be anything here. So these people never got along at all. Whatever. But, and then we have this Ace of Swords here. And we have an Ace of Wands in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse. So they're obviously not seeing victory. They're not getting a new start here. The Ace of Wands is all about new starts, new, creativity, also love and passion, just new adventures in general. Now this Ace of Swords, I'm just kind of curious, is all this their energy? Because it does tie in with the Seven of Swords here in the upright. They know you're getting your Wheel of Fortune. They know that you, of course, been building. They know that you're getting this beautiful Dharma. They can see it, right? They're watching you. Or if you're not on social media, they're asking friends or family about you, like, mutual people that you may know. There's so many ways to spy on people, so it's ridiculous. Is this also the Beanstalk? Or they're wanting to get out? They're wanting to get out of this nightmare energy, which we saw a lot of yesterday as well. They're wanting to get out of these panic attacks and everything else. Now, is this them also coming in with this Ace? No, it's not. It's somebody else. Yeah. So they're trying to re-strategize how to come into you. I guess maybe for damage control in some way, because this Ace of Swords is coming from a new person. That's probably going to be your high-vibing emperor or somebody else who actually tells the truth, and you're going to find out this information, whatever it may be for you. And, I think this is also related to your Wheel of Fortune here in the upright. Okay. Oh, that's right. I guess I should have just left it there. All right. We'll just get one on the ethereal for the Seven of Swords. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. They're having to let go, of course, because everything's falling apart. And that's what I mean. It's like they know this. And so now it's like, what do they do? And still, to try to come back into you again, it's just... But see, that this is the problem, because this is related to you in some way, if this is your reading. There's something that these people did that is still associated with you. And they're trying to figure out the best way to do this. But of course, instead of coming in with the truth, they're going to come in with lies and fake apologies. I mean, but the thing is, they already know you're a high priestess in the upright. They already know that you're going to see right through them. So I don't understand this thinking. And it's hard for me because, and I think it's probably hard for you, it's like to get into this person's mindset, because this is irrational. This is fantasy land these people live in. But we're kind of seeing this out. We're kind of seeing this play out all over the place. This unrealistic, like, where are these people living? What little fantasy world have they created for themselves? And because this is not going to work, and it's just going to create more karma. So, a plan to try to come out and reach you, and a Hangman in the upright, and we have a Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Are these three guys together? Yes. So they're seeing things, of course, differently. They know that you also see them as this corrupt individual. This is what I don't get. It's like I don't understand is why come back in with the same lying tactics. I don't get it. I have a really difficult time wrapping my head around that. I do. Because it's just irrational, and maybe that's what it is. And these people are irrational. They really are, obviously. You don't do this stuff. You're a rational human being. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, so these fake asses, damn apologies. We have the Judgment in the upright. And Temperance in reverse. And we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Is this our low, that's our low vibing femme. Is this the low vibing mask energy? Yeah. Is this when she was trying to block? Yeah. So again, this low vibing femme had tried to stop your person from coming in before, but this person was unhealed, of course. And this low vibing femme does not want this person to heal. And that's why I said before, it's like, if this person has a drug addiction or something, they don't even want them to get help for AA or anything. They want to keep them in low vibration, keep them on the drugs, keep them in the gambling, keep them whatever it is that they need to get out of. And so this is a very envious, witchy energy, very witchy energy. I don't think this person, for some of you, may be creating spells, which is going to backfire on their ass so swiftly. But and then the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, there they are again. They're just very selfish, self-centered, greedy. And there's the Seven of Swords in the upright. And this is, you know, they wanted to stop this person at all costs, but it doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. And judgment has been called on these people. This is the universe calling judgment. Gabriel's horns have been blown. And their life is in chaos. All of them. Unhealed chaos. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Complete, you know, karmic situations happening. Two of Swords. They know they made the wrong decision. Are they also trying to block? Are they trying to block justice? No, they just know they made the wrong decision, yeah. They know they made the wrong decision. There's justice playing out right there in the upright. So again, this could be court battles and whatnot, but we also know the universe could just be balancing out the scales in other ways. Lots of karma hitting these people, seriously. And why? Because these people were corrupt, clingy. These are not self-sufficient people. These are people that, you know, want to play the victim, who don't want to do anything. Everyone else has got to fix their problems, you know. And that's not going to happen. So they lie, they cheat, and they steal to get by. And that's not going to work very well. Chariot in reverse. They're being stopped. The universe is not moving these people forward. And thank you for joining me, guys. I do love your comments. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. The Chariot in reverse. Tell me about this Chariot, please. The Sun in reverse, and we also have the Ace of Wands in the upright. Behind that, we have the Page of Wands in reverse. Strength card is in the back. Seven of Wands in reverse. You know, they can't defend themselves against your strength, your integrity, your power, your resolve. They can't move forward, you know. And the thing is, they're trying to figure out how they can do it. Everything's being exposed. They took their South Node. They know you're getting a new Ace of Wands, whether that be new love, passion, new creativity, new projects. And they're stagnant. They're not allowed to move forward. I feel like a little bit of a broken record with this reading, but, you know, I don't, you know, I just, whatever comes out in the cards comes out, so it's not like I can decide that. And we have the Two of Wands in reverse. Unable to move forward, unable to make a plan. Just nothing happening. And then Eight of Swords in the upright. Yeah, they're trapped. They're stuck. Simply put. This also could be, again, for some of them, jail. But they're definitely trapped in the situation they're trapped in. They're definitely stuck in this low vibrational cycle, this karmic cycle. They know they picked the wrong person, wrong situation. It was never going to bear fruit, ever. You know, again, this low vibrational femme was, you know, feeding them a lot of gaslighting. Ten of Wands in the upright. They want to get out of the burdens. That's just their energy. They want to get out of the burdens. They want to walk away from what's no longer fulfilling. That's the Eight of Cups there in the upright. But again, you know, right next to it, we have the Page of Wands, unable to move, and Justice in reverse. That's the karma that's being paid out here. All right, give me 2 cards here for the Ten of Wands, please. All right. Well, we have the Seven of Cups in the upright. We also have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Behind that, we have the Seven of Pentacles in the upright. There they are. I mean, low vibrational, selfish and self-centered people. You know, even if they do make money, they spend it as quickly as they get it. They don't know how to manage it. Maybe they go gamble it away or snort it up their nose. We have the Seven of Cups here in the upright. Is this coming in with delusions? Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to figure out how they can deceive you. Seven of Swords energy, you know, Seven of Cups, delusions, gaslighting. Four of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Eight of Wands in reverse, and we have the High Priestess in reverse. Is this them wanting or needing to let go? Yeah. They're needing to let go of this high priestess in reverse. Again, the person that led them down the wrong path knowingly. And of course, they were skipping right along with them. And of course, because they need to let go of this because nothing's moving forward with this person. This person's also being discovered for the mud maggot she is, or he is. And that's just the way it's going. Ten of Wands. Tell me this Ten of Wands, please. We have the Six of Swords in the upright. And behind that, we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, I mean, it's like wanting to let go or having to let go. I mean, it's all falling apart anyway. But they want to get away from the burdens, from the drama, from, you know, all this traumatic stuff that's happening in their world. They find you very balanced, of course, and knowing you were always the right person. Well, honey, that was a long time ago. That's not indicative of what's happening now. Again, this very much this wishful thinking, this fantasy world that they've created for themselves. Very sad, actually. Eight of Cups in the upright. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the upright, and we also have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Behind that, we have the Queen of Swords in the upright. That's you, Queen of Swords, very much, you know, taking no bullshit from anybody. They know this. They know it. Is this, yeah, they want to make this offer to you. They want to get out of the cold, of course. They want to leave the situation they're in. You're the Ice Queen to this person, and I don't blame you, as you should be. Judgment in reverse, of course, Judgment's on their ass, and you're celebrating. I mean, you're having a good old time. You're enjoying your life, you know, which is what you should be doing. Work hard, play hard. Yeah, we have a Knight of Wands in reverse. This person is very angry and frustrated that you are this Queen of Swords in the upright, that you are no longer this Queen of Cups to them. You're just not willing to, like, oh, the sob story, say, oh, it's just so sad, come back in, let me help you. No. No. You're the Queen of Swords now. All right, Eight of Cups to the upright here. What's going on? Tell me about it. Thank you. We have the Five of Wands again in the upright. We saw that previously. Nine of Cups in reverse. There's no wish fulfillment here. These people were arrogant, overindulgence with this Nine of Cups in reverse. Is this them wanting to come in and fight? No. Is this they think they have competition? Again, this keeps coming up. Two of Swords in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Are they trying to stop this? Is this what this is? Or they just made the wrong choice? Yeah, the universe has stopped them. They made the wrong choice. Ace of Pentacles again in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse. They're angry. They can't move forward. They made the wrong mistake. And now they think that... they think that there's some kind of competition. Like, they think there's some kind of prize. They have never been the prize, sweetheart. They have never... Maybe the booby prize. There, maybe that. Maybe they've been the booby prize. But this person is no prize. Delusions, I'm telling you. Living in fantasy land. Fantasy Island. Page of Wands in reverse. Ooh. Oh, gotcha. Tell me about this Page of Wands, please. Thank you. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. We also have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, and the Hierophant reverse. Okay, so the partnership or whatever organization this person was with, that this Queen of Cups was also involved with. Again, it could have been just a marriage partnership, but it could have been something more. They could have done, maybe they opened a business together, maybe they got involved with something else, a corrupt situation here. And it's all being exposed. Seven of Swords in reverse. Our little psycho here, you know, the real crazy one. Cuckoo. Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they're not able to move forward. Two of Swords. It's like that. There's no decision. There's nothing happening. Excuse me. The Five of Wands is in reverse. So we have, you know, the fight is over. They're unable to move forward. That's the Page of Wands. They're unable to move at all. Because the Page of Wands is like the smallest of movement, the smallest of taking action. And they can't even do that. All right, give me another card here, please, for the Page of Wands in reverse. Two of Wands in the reverse. Yep, again. Okay. There you are as the Empress in the upright. This is the Two of Wands where, again, they can't make any plan to come towards you. You're just sitting on your throne here and, you know, living your life, making things happen creatively, joyfully, you know. And King of Swords in the upright. We have a Queen of Wands in reverse. And we have the Tower in reverse. Okay. Love, I being femme. Love, I'm okay. Yeah, you see, they're in a tower. These people are in a tower and they're trying, you know, there's a want to get out of it, but the tower is happening. And then we have your King of Swords here. This is your low vibing mass wanting to come in and talk to you, but again, can't do so because the universe is not allowing it. And then that's the jealous, envious, low vibing femme, our little mud maggot here. And they're going through a tower situation, you know. They're trying to prevent this from falling, but they're in the midst of it now. I'm telling you that, you know, these eclipses are no joke this year. They are no joke. Justice in reverse. Tell me about this Justice in reverse, please. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. We also have the Queen of Cups in reverse. And we have the Emperor in the upright. Is this our love of, you know, there she is again, a little psycho. Again, there's nothing these people can do. That's why I said, I think it was not yesterday's reading, the reading before, where there's this low vibrational femme here was making a plea deal to your new person, you know, trying to make a plea because her fantasy world is now truly falling apart and she sees it. And so it's just like, she doesn't know what to do. I mean, like the facade has been cracked. Her own fantasy world is being destroyed in front of her. We do have an Emperor in the upright. Is this our high vibing Emperor? No, is this a low vibing mask? It's our low vibing mask, you know, who wants to try to get away, who's like thinking, you know, maybe they can become the Emperor for you, or maybe that's what they would tell you if this person actually gets to you. But again, we already know that this is a Seven of Swords. It's all nothing but lies. This is a loser. This is someone who failed to launch, you know? And you know that. Two of Swords in reverse. Again, this decision not being made. Wrong decision. And now they're going to have to stay with it. That's who they chose. There's the Lovers in reverse. They chose the mud maggot. That's where they're staying. Oh, we need one more card for the ethereal, for the Justice, please. Okay, that was my confirmation, I guess. Oops. Give me another card for this Tower, please. Let's try that again. Okay. Ace of Swords in the upright. The truth is coming out. Page of Cups in reverse. And there's them trying to make this fake apology. Their life is in chaos. And this is, I guess this is why they're trying to come through, but they know this information is coming out. That's why I said it might be a very interesting week for you guys and sort of see what happens. You might be getting this information soon. Because like I said, for most of you, I think this is going to wrap up by the end of summer, which of course is equinox is on Monday. So I think you're going to be hearing something, you know. Let's get some cards here for this. Wrap it up. All right, we have the Two of Swords in the upright. We also have the Star reversed, Four of Swords reversed, and the Sun reversed. Behind that, we have the Ace of Wands in the upright with the Magician in the upright. They are not getting any new happiness. There's going to be a lot of misery in these people's lives, that's for sure. You're manifesting a new start for yourself. That's that Ace of Wands. New passion, new creativity, new adventures. And yeah, you're the High Priestess. Hello. We already know you're very connected to spirit, the universe. And we have a Two of Swords here, a decision, right? This is them trying to make this decision to get rid of these burdens they're under. But again, you've seen how many times you saw the Two of Swords in reverse. Again, that is telling me, that's what the universe is saying, access denied, access denied, access denied. The Star in reverse, they're feeling very hopeless, very unhealed, that they would like to get away from what's no longer serving them. There's nothing emotionally satisfying at all where they're at. And, nothing's working anymore. If they were doing drugs, the drugs just aren't cutting it anymore. In fact, they're becoming more of a detrimental because they're also affecting their health now. So now they got more health problems. If they're gambling all their money away. So that's not helping them because now they're going to be, broken and losing the house. It's like all these things accumulating. So whatever the distractions are no longer working. And then we have the Four of Swords in reverse. Well, someone's very nervous and very agitated here with the Four of Swords in reverse because they can't move forward. And then the Sun, of course, is in reverse. We have everything being exposed, and it's right over the Justice in reverse. That these people took their South Node, and of course the Ace of Swords is right above it in the upright. The truth is coming out. One way or the other, the truth always comes out. Anyway, loves, that's what I got for you today. Happy hump day. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care.